What do you guys think about the call to action balance testing?
You know, they do that. They didn't change anything last time. If you remember, they tried that, and then they came back and said, "Oh, we're not going to change anything," and then nothing happened. So yeah, they're just doing it to try things out. If it happens, it happens.
Well, just my basic thought on it is that if you're going to make psionic units immune to fungal, then sentries can't be psionic anymore because that's way too strong.
Yeah, that would suck so much.
Because it means we have only mutalisks that deal with sentries decently well. Because all ground units are affected by the force field. Other than Ultralisk. I guess Ultralisk deal with them pretty well too.
Alright, shall we do these player introductions?
Please do. Please do.
Alright, in the far right of GSL Metropolis, our blue Protoss, his name is CyrusDaVirus.
And spawning in the far left base of GSL Metropolis, we have the pink Terran, whose name makes my taste buds cringe. It's SoyPoptart. Which one of you guys has the stream open and not muted?
Not me.
Not me either. Why, do you hear echo?
I do hear echo.
Interesting.
I don't know, I just unmuted and remuted mine to make sure it worked. Oddly enough, Twitch TV does work that way. Sometimes it will unmute you even though you have it muted.
Yeah, I've seen that on Zeke, actually. If you look at the stream and you have it muted, it'll actually come in very faintly.
Mm-hmm. So far, so standard for both players.
CyrusDaVirus scouting his Terran buddy first.
Yep.
Nothing completely out of the ordinary quite yet.
Not at all.
Oh, a couple little zaps on the SCV building of barracks, but that's about it.
Yep. Probe's pretty imba actually when it comes to worker-to-worker fights because of how quick shield generate. Probes need to be nerfed.
So SoyPoptart gonna go command center right after this one Rax. Looks like it.
Hop. There he goes. Now, did Cyrus see that? He did see that.
Yeah, okay. You saw with his.
I wasn't sure if his probe had gone close enough because it was right on the edge.
Cyrus is gonna get his cybernetics core and that gas for that warp gate.
Dat gas for that gate. SCV in the base doing its thing.
Walking around, thinking about whatever.
Doing their little hover jets. Being an SCV is pretty sweet, man. You're in this suit that has like feet with wheels and rockets, and you build giant structures with like this one claw and a drill. I'm not even sure how that works, but apparently that's how it works.
Yeah, but then if you like get chased down by like a Zergling or something, all you have is that little claw.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet until you get Baneling bombed.
Oh yeah.
The first Zealot actually going right over to Pop-Tart's base.
And he's gonna get shot at. And
leave.
Ooh.
Oh, be chased.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
CyrusDaVirus looks like. I feel like we know what's gonna. Oh no, never mind. Putting that
Cyrus dropping his Nexus. You were thinking 4-gate, weren't you?
Yeah, because that forward probe, even though there's that Zealot and that Stalker right there, threw me off.
Well, he can still throw down another gate and perhaps do some 2-gate pressuring.
Yeah. But sorry,
although he has to. Oh, there he goes.
And that SCV is still just hovering around.
Yeah, Cyrus actually really needs to kill that.
Yeah, because
his first Stalker should have taken care of it.
That's a 3rd gate, so we have 3 gates down now.
We do. We also have 3 barracks for SoyPoptart.
We have... okay, never mind. I thought... Forget what I was seeing. I thought I was seeing something wrong, but he's actually killing a supply depot at the bottom of his ramp.
You thought he was shooting the Marine, weren't you?
I did, because he was facing the Marine when he was shooting.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was like... you could see the gun going through the other Marine's body, just like shooting through him.
Yeah, so I'm like doing like triple takes over here saying, well, what's going on?
Robo going down for CyrusDaVirus. It's gonna be super safe for now.
We have Stim coming up and the factory for Pop-Tart. And both players just being really passive.
Yeah. It's gonna be the gentleman's agreement, no rush 10 minutes, and maybe we'll have like 1 poke. Maybe.
Real minutes or Blizzard minutes?
Ooh. It's hard to say. It's actually hard to say right now. Both of them are looking really content to just macro up. I mean, I don't think Cyrus has made it. Ooh!
Pop-Tart supply block for a bit there. 3 supply depots coming up at the same time.
And Cyrus is making a warp prism right now out of that robo. Interesting choice.
Wow.
Looks like he's gonna try and put some pressure up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'd almost be...
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but this is important information. Pop-Tart's going for the very, very classic +1 stim drop timing. You'll see this used by players such as Empire Koss, who basically only practices this and only does this against Protoss. Factory lifts, Starport takes the place, takes that reactor. The Robo making observers, and then an Immortal. You should convert that gate to a warp gate. Cyrus!
Wait a second, he has Marines ready for this drop.
Yeah.
Is he scouting it? Did he scout this or something?
He saw the Robo facility.
Oh, okay.
I think he might have seen it, and it's gonna fly right into this flock of Marines.
Yep.
Yes, a flock. Hey!
What the?
Yeah, Cyrus is like, what's going on here?
Saw you.
Derp.
Yep.
Lol.
I am just, the first 2 medevacs are about to pop out. I'm assuming there's going to be a counter drop as soon as the Marine count is too damn high.
Alright, the bay is going into the natural, guys, just so you know.
Yep. Nice place for the Robo Bay. If the main is dropped, it won't get sniped all out. Was that a word? I don't know. Maybe I just made one up.
And I think Pop-Tart's gonna wait for that combat shield before moving out with Marines.
Well, I really don't agree with that, because the drop is supposed to be nearing the base at this point in time when the Robo Bay is finishing.
Yeah.
So that you can actually do the damage you need to do before the enemy forces actually build up.
Here we go.
Stop a drop.
Warp Prism in the natural. A bunch of Zealots are warped in, and 7 workers are killed. That was pretty considerable.
Yep, lost the Warp Prism and all the Zealots. Pop-Tart opting not to drop. He's actually just going to push. Which is still pretty good. There's no Colossus yet. Even if there were, there's no range yet. How many force fields are available? Looking at 4 sentries worth. 3 of them are at full energy. 1 of them is almost there.
But I think the bad thing is all of them are out of...
4 more sentries. So we actually have perpetual force fields.
Oh, he might lose a medevac.
Yeah, he flew the medevacs in a little too soon.
Stimming in. Sectioning off. Pop-Tart, what are you doing with your medevacs, buddy?
He lost 2 of them already.
The factory only being a mild distraction.
And it is burning, so it's going to be no distraction right now.
And there is no armory, so we'll have to rebuild a factory before we can go past 2-1-1.
Nice split. Gotta be really careful because those sentries still have a lot of force fields left.
It really does. I agree with attacking the rocks. Got to widen that area, make the force fields less effective.
But at the same time, it's kind of delaying for that Colossus range.
It really is.
Yeah, so... Ooh!
Alright,
Oh, I
close
think
engagement, picking off sentries.
And
Will
that
it?
Terran
Yep.
DPS.
I believe Pop-Tart has just enough to... Well, maybe... The Marines come back. Immortals
They need to
falling.
pick out those Immortals, yeah. Oh, one Immortal down, the other one has 4.
No sentries remain. The Colossus is here, but is it too late?
No, I think he's gonna hold. He's gotta take out some of these medevacs quickly.
The backs run! Get out of there!
And, oh.
5 medevacs survive.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty decent push by Pop-Tart. I think he might have overextended there. He did the damage and he could have just backed out. But instead, I guess,
It's
just trying to do more than he could.
the one major improvement Pop-Tart could have made at that particular point was just dropping one medevac full of Marines on the high ground.
Mm-hmm.
And that would negate really most of the force fielding at the front, because then all of a sudden your Marines pop down from the ramp or they head towards the mineral line. And you know, Marines are a good unit, so if you're missing, 4 or 5 of them, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I mean...
But now we have 2 Colossus.
Yeah, 2 Colossus. He hasn't started Viking production. Oddly enough. He knows there's Colossus out on the field, but he's just making bio and medevacs.
And he really
waiting.
should. He also has an inactive 3rd.
Yeah. Hasn't even taken down the rocks to its... Oh, actually, neither has CyrusDaVirus, but I think he's just gonna try and push in right now.
The army's away, SoyPoptart will play. He can get right up into the main or snipe this Nexus.
Oh, he's gonna go after the
Twilight Council. I like that.
But now,
SoyPoptart. His
oh,
engagement has to be perfect. Oh, a Colossus pops out. It's in range of the Marauders. Very
and that
bad.
Colossus will go. Ooh, and
Oh, targeting the Colossus.
Pop-Tart
Well, it's nothing to stop the infantry from moving because the sentry count is completely gone.
pulling probes is CyrusDaVirus, and I think Pop-Tart has done the damage he wanted to do. Oh, a nice bit of manner. And
You call it OP, I call it skill. Perhaps Cyrus should have built the skill ray.
and
There it
GG
is.
is called. I actually look forward to that every game now.
The GG button?
Yes, the GG
yes.
button is nice.
Yeah.